Are we good? Are we set to go? Alright then, let's get it started then. I keep forgetting to switch my headphones over to the 3mm setting so it doesn't echo in the background. I sort of noticed that happened during my last stream. So whenever I get loud, my voice comes through my headphones away from me, so that way there's no playback. But yo, peoples! We are back at it again with more Borderlands. Today we're going to be taking on the second DLC of this great game, Mr. Torgue's Campaign of Carnage. So, without further delay, where are you? Let's go!
Listen carefully, mouth breathers of the world. This is Patricia Tanis, and I have found another vault. As you may know, the opening of the first vault 5 years ago triggered a chain reaction that revealed more vaults on Pandora.
Boring! You don't want to hear about that, Vault Hunter. You want to hear about loot and pets and explosions. I'm Torgue, and I'm here to ask you one question, and one question only. Explosions?
Get off this echo frequency, you protein-guzzling buffoon! I'm trying to convey—
That sentence had too many syllables. Apologize!
As I was saying, I've discovered that this new vault is buried in the center of a large crater, and will only open, and I quote, once the champion of Pandora feeds it the blood of the ultimate coward.
We at the Torgue Corporation sincerely believe this is fucking awesome! It's so awesome that we're gonna set up a tournament to find us #1 badass. If you want in, come to where the vault is buried. In the badass crater of Badassitude!
That's not what the area is called!
Badass crater, Badassitude!
Woo! Wait, did I not put the subtitles back on? Usually it has subtitles going on down there at the bottom, but I guess they didn't show up. Torgue is always awesome. Oh, he wants us to go off of the ramp. Okay. And I forgot to set Maya back.
You're going down!
Slag.
Alright, I forgot we're playing in the Torgue DLC, which means nothing but Torgue weapons being used here.
Signing up for the Torgue Badass Tournament. You legally forfeit your right to ride.
Welcome. I didn't want you to get bored, so I was like, fucking give everybody guns. We lost half of our workforce in 3 days, but who gives a fuck?
Man, there's a lot more people here than I originally remember. And we already got this skin.
I'm gonna be the champ.
This shotgun is kind of amazing, though. Never knew you could give Whitebeard's power into a gun form.
I'm impressed with how you handle yourself out there, Vault Hunter. I hear you need a sponsor, and as it so happens, I need a new apprentice. Come find me at the arena. Just follow the succulent scent of success.
Piston, what would you say to those who accused you of cheating, of rigging fights to gain your #1 ranking?
Wow, Jeffrey. Well, I guess I say I'd have to do this. And then I tell them to never call me a cheater! And you can quote me on that.
But he did.
Over here, newbie.
Let's just get a look at this guy real quick. This is a dude that obviously skipped leg day. Has turbines that also doubles as blasters attached to his arms, or are his arms, and a giant engine block on both his head and back. What happened to this dude to get him to look like this?
You are now in the presence of greatness.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to use that Uno reverse card! I took down the Warrior, Handsome Jack, and a bunch of other people. So I really should be saying that to you, but I'm modest.
Here's what Piston's offering, Chickadee. Piston will sponsor you. Piston will take you under his muscly wing, and we will open that vault together. I've already set up your first fight in the arena. Get in there and show him that Piston and the Vault Hunter are a force to be reckoned with.
Is it just me, or does it seem like he's gonna betray the fuck out of you?
Wouldn't be the first time. Let's just see how this plays out. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to burn through this DLC as well. Alright, I forgot about Torgue weapons! They give you legendaries!
Against a single opponent, but I thought, instead you're gonna be fighting a few dozen chumps called the Horde of Horrors. Now, I could kick their ass with both pecs tied behind my back, but you wanna take it easy.
Now here's the thing. Why would you tie your pecs behind your back? That's a lot of skin being stretched.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like our next combatant has arrived. Does the Vault Hunter have what it takes to survive the appetite for destruction round? I think we all know the answer. Maybe.
Oh, we gotta wait for it to be prepared. Alright, alright.
Rules are simple. Use the provided loot and kill everybody. The last last fighter standing is a bona fide badass. Go to the center of the arena when you're ready to start.
All right, Mr. Hercule. I mean, Torgue. Let's go ahead and get down.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. The Horde of Horrors versus the Vault Hunter. Fight! Now a pressing blow to the Vault on wave complete. But don't get too comfortable.
All I want is that iridium. I'm only gonna be able to increase my inventory if I keep getting these. So give them to me! Who threw that?
Holy crap. Are you still fighting these idiots? You're gonna have to pick up the pace if you want to be Piston's partner. Another wave down. Better get some ammo.
Alright, he wants me to pick up the pace. Okay.
It's time for another wave. That was brutal. Where's the ref?
And stay down.
Grab some ammo. If you aren't, this message is irrelevant. That Vault Hunter's chewing through waves like a fat kid through a cookie store. Now I want cookies.
Ah, thankfully I got some.
It's the final wave. Don't die now.
Ah! Feel my power!
Always running.
God, that was badass.
You don't want to be here.
Ding, ding, ding. That's it. The Vault Hunter wins and is now leaked up to rank number 5 on the leaderboards. Piston is proud of you. I've arranged for the stagehands to deliver some guns to you. Take them. Piston thinks this will be the start of a beautiful relationship.
I don't want your guns, cause they weak.
I'm not gonna share the false prize with some no-name mercenary. I'm the greatest fighter who ever lived. I will open the vault myself. And you will get the hell out of my arena. That noise you're hearing is the arena filling up with Armstrong gas. I've turned off the cameras. Just breathe deep and pass out like a good little cow. What happened to the camera feed? Why do I hear gas? Did somebody drag the Vault Hunter away? I have no idea what is going on.
Piston, what did you do?
I need another hand for my American.
Hit you hard enough until you explode. Nobody pulls a fast one on me. Back to the crater.
What the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, the Vault Hunter has disappeared from the arena. I don't know where the fuck did he go? Let me educate you, Torgue. The Vault Hunter ran away. They found out they'd have to fight me, Piston, to become the #1 badass on Pandora. And they ran away like a little baby. Ran away? This is a travesty! I've got no choice. As the head of the Torgue tournament, I must officially dub the Vault Hunter a coward.
See, this is what set me off when I played this DLC before. I ain't no coward.
It's straight up dog time. I know you ain't actually a coward, but fuck that twist ending didn't make for some good TV. Still, you're gonna need a new sponsor if you want to stay in the tournament. Get to the beatdown.
This Joker has the audacity to gas me, then publicly call me a coward. Me a coward? There will be retribution. There will be revenge. Now we just got to get to the beatdown so we can get this all sorted out. And I need to change my head and skin. Since we're in Torgue country, we need to look the part. But we'll sort that out once we get to that point.
The #4 ranked badass lives out here. His name's Pyro Pete, and he, huge coincidence, kidnapped one of the freelance sponsors around here a day ago. You should go kill him and meet him, but not in that order.
Oh, you dropped me some iridium? How thoughtful!
With your face! Come on, little one. Time to die.
Another present for my sweet,
Goddamn
sweet lady.
Alright, who else shot at me? Where you at?
I want to see you.
Okay, you saw me, now what?
I tell you, that Vault Hunter coward was like a child to me. I sponsored him,
Big
brought him up,
Bye.
and when it came down to the come down, they ran away in fear. How the mighty have fallen. Even with the whole coward thing, you're still the #5 badass on the Torgue leaderboard, and Piston's #1. You just gotta kill your way up the list.
Watch it,
And then
badass!
whip out your heroism and slap
If you ain't dropping iridium, I don't care.
Fear me, bitches!
It's the coward! You're gonna burn! Burn, burn, burn! Slay me, bitch! Fire in the sky! Let's talk! Fire walk with me! Fire talk with me! You'll kill Pyro Pete's ass at some point, but you gotta wait until you find out where he stashed that sponsor he kidnapped. Otherwise, you can't rise up the leaderboards!
Lobbed bonus package. Oh, that reminds me. I should probably be using some other grenades. Yeah, let's go with the basic fireball. Fastball. Where are you? There you are. Alright, none of y'all dropped any iridium. You've disappointed me.
It's the coward! Ooh, I'm burning up inside. You want a sponsor? Yes? I have a warm one, but it's first. Start some trouble here in the beach, and then I will give it to you. Get to the battle, boys!
Just give up. Fear me, bitches!
I'll feed your skin.
Onward! And this is the home of this DLC's raid boss. Well, I think one of them anyway. At least the main one. Pyro Pete, who is notorious for being sometimes difficult to handle on harder difficulties if you aren't built right. And here's a new use station.
Get ready to grab a beer and kick some rear, cause it's time for a beatdown bar brawl. Just pick a fight with the drunks and stay alive.
Easy enough. Let's go ahead and change this head. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. There's one specific head here that I know will go great with the whole... Here it is. There we go. And if we go over to the Torgue machine, hey, they got a crammed unkept herald. You need a whole bunch of tokens for it, but hey, this is one surefire way to get legendaries.
Kill that one. He had kids.
Ooh, I wonder what happens if I start phase locking a whole bunch of people.
This will be so it goes. Farewell!
Come on, little one. Time to die.
Me of my dad! Alcoholism destroys.
Seriously, it's a shame that there's no kill skills for Maya that makes it so that whenever I kill a bunch at once, it'll speed up the cooldown for her phase lock.
Calm down.
Ooh, token. Thank you.
You finished Pyro Beats bullshit. Now go talk to him and he'll probably tell you he's gonna give you a sponsor. But then he'll betray you and try to kill you, and you'll have to kill him, and it will be awesome. Anything you want to add, Pete? No. You, covered it. Thanks for that. You are welcome. So yes, the sponsor I kidnapped is in the bar. Go find her. This is not a trap. Yeah.
Here we go, fight fans! It's Pyro Pete versus the Vault Hunter! Fight!
Oh no, it was a trap. This must come as an incredible shock to you. Burn in hell.
With Pete dead, that sponsor chick you kidnapped shouldn't be far. Find her.
Alright, now we just need to get up there. And it's very easy to get smushed by this if you're not careful. An incredible smell sewers. I understand that reference. Here's everyone's favorite bouncing Betty.
The barbaric, the beautiful, the most buxom sponsor of the history of Pandora, Mad Moxie!
Miss me, sugar? Thanks for the save, doll. So, you want what's in the vault, and given how tragically long it's been since I ran my own fighting ring, I want Torgue's Coliseum for myself. I think it's time you and I became partners. With benefits. Head back to the main crater and we'll talk strategy.
Let's see what's in here. Probably nothing. Got some grenades back. Always welcome. I've been hearing a lot of things about how people don't like how Mad Moxie looks now in 3. Like they gave her a longer face.
So you found another sponsor. That's sweet, baby. But let me explain something. You're still just a no-name merc with muscles like wet noodles. My pecs are laughing at you right now. You hear that?
So far, so good. I think we're making some good time. I thought I was gonna be able to curve around that.
With Pyro Pete dead, you're now the #4 badass on Pandora. Congrats, motherfucker. Also, you should treat Moxie nice. Nothing is more badass than treating a woman with respect.
Listen to Torgue, he's giving you wisdom. Welcome to the Crater Bar.
Hey, darling. Right now you're ranked 4th on the Torgue leaderboard, but don't worry. There's nothing better than getting to 3rd. Base. It's a sex thing. The rank 3 badass is a cannibalistic roadhog named Motor Mama. You'll need to train a little before you take her on, but I've hired the best trainer in the business. Go meet her. Motor Mama's hiding out, just waiting for the other gladiators to kill each other off. Once you're done with your training, you'll be ready to lure her out.
Very well. Hammerlock, what you doing here? Just trying to find the right one. One that speaks to me. Alabasta seems nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the wild child, the queen of obscene, that girl who'll make you hurl. Tiny Tina!
Tina! Your trainer, as it turns out, is your old pal Tiny Tina, except for the old part, because she's like 13 and maybe the pal part as well if you don't like her very much. But who wouldn't like Tiny Tina?
Sup, shawty? I'ma be your trainer. Right now you like pow, but when I'm done you're gonna be like pin it pow. Get your butt to the arena and let's do this shiz.
Ashley Birch is perfect for Tiny Tina. Seriously. Aha, shortcut. But the only way we're going to be able to get back in is with a secret entrance. Since we've been labeled a coward by a certain individual.
Step one of my training regimen is food. You got to get those carbs, son. The back of the arena got tons of noms for the workers. Get some cookies so you can eat them and grow up big and strong and kick piston in the butt.
Okay, let me change my let me change my weapons here. Nasty Sawball. Boss Becca. You know, let's try some of these out.
Don't get me wrong, Sugar. I know you don't generally need the help of a trainer, but it'll go over great with the crowds. There's nothing the masses love more than a training sequence.
Oh wow, these things turn into 3? I never noticed. And the bullet stops before it splits into 3. Oh, I actually like that. Alright, let's try out the saw bar. Big old clip.
Oh snap! They got chocolate chip! As a connoisseur of tasty treats, I can assure you chocolate chip cookies are the for real deal.
Wait, is this exploding? It's exploding! Hold up! The saw bar explodes? This is perfect! I might be using this the whole DLC! Nothing but explosions all day. I love it.
I think you gotta eat protein and stuff if you want to strength train, but I'm like, real badasses eat chocolate chip cookies. I'm gonna get that tattooed across my back in old English font.
Got all these rooms full of money and stuff. Is Torgue sure he shouldn't be protecting this instead? You know, keeping people from getting in here, stealing all his money. Like, I doubt it's gonna affect him because he's, you know, rich and all. But it makes one think.
Wait a minute. Those cookies were chocolate chip. Those are raisins. Shawty! Destroy all the food dispensers! Wipe the raisin abominations off the map! I just wanted chocolate chip cookies! Why do bad things happen to good people?
Holy stacks suck! Somebody's destroying our food dispensers! In a few months, all the workers will probably starve to death! That is awesome!
Why would you ever make cookies that aren't chocolate chip? You brought this on yourselves, Torgue! Yes! You did it. Now we'll ever have to fall victim to that oatmeal raisin evil ever again. Come on back, Huggabug.
I just found that funny for some reason. I don't know why. Give me a sec. Back to Tina. And I might have to step away real quick. Then again, I'm the only one here, so...
Your training is complete for now, Maho. Let me know if you need any more help from a master. Until then, get to a battle board. Moxie's fine ass set up some fights for you that should pull Motor Mama out of hiding.
No, my ride! Yeah, now I gotta run all the way over. Gotta run all the way over there. All because my ride got blowed up. Oh, I gotta do this race, don't I?
Alright, Sugar. Looks like they call this one the death race. You've got to speed across the crater and kill a bunch of bikers along the way. If you do well, Motor Mama might lift her shirt for us. Metaphorically.
Alright, give me a sec. Once more. It's always something.
This is Mr. Torgue saying that I'm really hungry. Somebody bring me a sandwich. End of the announcement.
Alright, back again. Gotta go fast! I guess I gotta kill a bunch of people along the way then, even though it doesn't specifically say it. Ah, looks like we did it. Alright, we covered all our bases. Onwards!
Oh, hi, I'm Motor Mama, and I see you've been trying to get my attention. If you like, we can fight each other and see which of us is the best. Sound fun? I'll be waiting for you.
Don't let her voice throw you. Motor Mama is a stone-cold psychopath. I don't want to get too graphic, but let's just say she eats her own children.
Welcome to the Badass Arena. Badass review. No littering.
So, I understand animals kind of doing that. But, I'll pass on humans doing it. Now I don't care for whatever reason. You don't eat kids! Yeah, it looks like we had to go into that little alcove off to the side.
The Vault Hunter's going after Motor Mama for the number 3 spot on the Torgue leaderboard. I'm glad somebody is actually making an effort to fight other gladiators. The rest of you horks are just sitting around waiting for challenges to come through. Tease! Here comes! That was...
Ooh, there's a lot of giblets. But what I need is up here.
Hold it! Hold it right there. Just give up.
Slaughter, like children to an ice cream truck. Look into my eyes when I stare at you. Yeah.
That must have hurt.
Alright. There it did.
I must say, I'm really looking forward to our fight. I've been waiting to fight a real warrior, and having watched you in action, I truly believe that you will make me work hard before I ultimately kill you and devour your body.
Yeah, I'm strictly against having my limbs eaten by anyone or anything, so I don't think we have anything in common. I don't see this going farther than just me killing you. Of which I have no qualms.
Be careful. Motor Mama loves vehicles. That's what attracted her to me in the first place. Oh, did I mention we dated for a while? Had to break it off when she devoured one of my other girlfriends alive. Nobody eats my lady friends but me. Oh, God. Too far. That was in bad taste. Vomited in my mouth a little bit. Sorry. The innuendo talk is a defense mechanism.
Well, now we know. Moxie's innuendos are as pretty much what you would call a nervous tick.
Stay still. That was interesting.
How about a face?
This will hurt. Stop. Farewell. Gotcha.
Another torque machine with a blaster with a stabby stab.
Oh, I nearly forgot to mention, if you would like me to not eat you until after you are dead, I understand and respect your wishes. I will also completely ignore them.
Only the ultimate champion of Pandora can open the vault.
I'm so glad you could make it. I'm gonna kill you and make sandwiches out of your corpse.
It's that time again. Motor Mama versus the Vault Hunter. Right?
Hold on, Motor Mama.
And the fight begins. For color commentary, I'm now joined via Echo
Just preparing my food here.
Pleasure to be here, Torgue.
Just go ahead and continue doing what you're doing.
Deadliest gladiators this planet has ever seen, Moxie. What makes you think that your Vault Hunter has a chance?
Simple, Torgue. Motor Mama may have a chip on her shoulder and a gut full of baby flesh, but my Vault Hunter survived a run-in with handsome Jack himself.
Holy shit, Socks! That's impressive! Ladies, and the Vault Hunter wins!
What'd I tell ya?
Ladies and gents, the Vault Hunter is now the number 3 badass on Pandora! This is number higher than 4!
Well said.
Your
That
kind
is
words
lovely.
are appreciated!
Hey, Sugar, come on back when you're done over there.
Find it funny how Motor Mama just stood there staring at us as she faded into existence. Didn't say anything at all, just took it like a champ. Kind of reminds me of a certain Titan from a recent Marvel movie. But while we're here, might as well sell all these weapons that this game has been giving us.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers. Good luck.
I know I got more. Anything that is not legendary cannot stay. Commando skin. We're good. Let's move on.
So you got the number 3 ranking. But you know what you don't got? A body fat level of under 1%. How many pens do you have? 2. I have 13. You are nothing compared to me.
We'll see. Just let me take down the number 2 spot. And then you and I can talk in person.
Shorty, I was watching you fight Motor Mama, and I just want to say, damn, girl, you is a pimp. I just,
And actually, we can just return to Moxie from here. Save us a whole drive. Haha, hooray for fast travel!
Time to go for the number 2 ranking, Sugar. I've tracked down the number 2 ranked fighter. Name a Flyboy. Head to the forge and take him down.
That simple? No revving up? Okay. To the crater!
Watch in suspense as the Vault Hunter heads to the forge. Destined to battle Flyboy. Nothing can stop our Vault Hunter from achieving his goal. Nothing. Door locked. Plot twist.
The door's locked? Great. Torque security would probably have the keys. Get to the arena and steal them from the security box.
Yep. Figured it would be something that would keep us from getting directly to Flyboy. But it doesn't matter. One way or the other, we'll become the number 1 spotter. And then Piston will have his comeuppance.
Just so your weak ass knows, I'm the one who locked the forge. Now because I'm worried about you ranking up, I could detonate your skull with but one well-timed squat thrust. But to spare you the indignity of losing a Flyboy, What's this? The Vault Hunter is breaking into Torgue security. What a renegade! A renegade cop who no play by nobody's rules until the commissioner assigns him a talking robot dog for a burger who helps him track down the crime syndicate that murdered his family, all the while teaching him a little something about life in the process Thursdays at 9.
You're near the security box. Open it and grab the keys to the forge.
New skin? Is it one I haven't had before?
Great. Now you can get into the forge, take down Flyboy, and become the #2 badass on the leaderboard.
Boo! Yeah. Cool! Stay still.
Alright, good to go. Let's take on Flyboy.
This is Flyboy with a message for that vault hunting noob sauce. I am the future. You vault hunters are old noobs. I'm the new hotness. Don't be jelly, you Brooke. I'm just gonna K your ray so hard, you'll beg me to SYITF.
What do you think, Vance? Can the Vault Hunter's experience prove stronger than Flyboy's youthful arrogance and weird-ass slang? Almost certainly, but I pretend otherwise to maintain dramatic tension.
Flyboy's a spunky one. He just turned 16, so naturally he thinks he's invincible. You're gonna prove otherwise, sugar.
Ah, what a shame. He just turned 16 and it'll be the last day of his 16. I don't feel bad.
I'll let my shotgun do the talking. Kill more of these
You may have made it to the forge, but good luck getting in my quarters, Fleas Breeze. My lair is freaking impenetrable. No drain.
Flyboy may think he's defended, but I found 3 access points to his lair. Get to the battle board and blast your way through any of the access points, and you'll get your shot at Flyboy. Poor bastard has no idea what he's in for. Almost makes you feel bad. Almost.
I will say this is a nice looking place though.
Damn it, it was almost quitting time.
Are you the only one here? Yes.
There's a promotion in this. Die, criminal!
I've been kind of just been eating and just been playing through until you showed up, so now I'm actually talking a little bit more. Cause I kind of did this, like I would talk as if people were here already, but might as well just wait until people show up to actually start going full on conversation. So welcome back, Grant. But yes, to confirm, you are the first person to show up so far. So like I told y'all, not every one of my streams is always garners the same amount of attention. So, but it's whatever. Like, not everything I make or put up or even stream will have the same ring of success. But I don't care. But I'm doing great. I'm enjoying another day off, which means I get to bring you guys yet another stream for the second DLC of Borderlands 2. And I get to revel in the fact that Marvel Ultimate Alliance has straight out confirmed that we're going to be playing like a good chunk of the X-Men in the game. I just seen a video that tweeted out earlier today. It showcased Mystique, Juggernaut, Magneto, along with Nightcrawler, Wolverine, and Psylocke. And Storm is there as well, but we already knew Storm, Wolverine, and Nightcrawler were going to be in there, but we didn't have any confirmation on whether everybody else was. So, not only the fact that Juggernaut looks like he's going to be playable, but the fact that Mystique looks like she could be playable as well, it's very interesting. I'm really hoping that all the villains that we fight in the game end up being playable characters that we can play at some point or other. Because I would love to play with a whole villain team like Venom, maybe Magneto, possibly Ultron, and Thanos. Oh, I really hope that Thanos is playable in Ultimate Alliance 3. But yeah, I'm doing good. Back to that. I'm eating myself some lunch. My family brought it to me while I was streaming, and they surprised me with it. Do I have a favorite X-Men character or power? I have two, to be honest. Nightcrawler and Wolverine. I like Wolverine because he's the one person you can count on to, you know, permanently take care of anyone that's bothering him or his family that is the X-Men. And Nightcrawler because, come on, if you've seen X2, you know just how awesome he is. Like, dude single-handedly took down all the Secret Service agents that were protecting the president and made himself all the way into the Oval Office by himself. This is a dude that is just as mortal as everyone else, but his skill lies in his agility and his teleportation. So the dude is just can wreck people. Just that one scene in X2 made him legendary. Just as you say, that one moment, I can't even remember how many minutes that scene lasts, but those couple of minutes of seeing Nightcrawler take down the entire Secret Service that was protecting the president, then get to the president himself with nary a scratch on him until the last possible second, just shows you that Nightcrawler is awesome. You don't need to be invincible to be awesome. You just need to have the skills to do it and look awesome doing it. And the fact that aside from the teleportation, every single one of that was done with practical effects. Like him, it wasn't like a CGI version of him, you know, back when people actually still did stunts. It was him, Alan Cunningham, that was doing all those jumping and expressions and all the flips and everything. That was him doing it. It was just like, this is the closest we will get to a Nightcrawler that is just flat out awesome. And of course we got the Nightcrawler from, what is it, Apocalypse, and he's going to be in Dark Phoenix as well. So I may have to see how he does in that. But at the same time, Nightcrawler and Wolverine are two of my favorite X-Men characters. Now, when it comes to favorite X-Men characters who have extraordinary feats of power, then I would have to go with Jean Grey and Magneto. Well, Jean Grey isn't that strong. It's the Phoenix Force that's that strong. Yeah. That's what I mean specifically. But the Phoenix Force sees Jean Grey as its only one and true host. So when Jean has the Phoenix Force, she is literally one of the most powerful beings in the entire universe.
That wasn't so difficult.
Get on your feet, fight fans. Thanks to the Vault Hunters' badassery, nothing stands a
Magneto, on the other hand, he is greatly powerful, but I think recently in the comics, and when I say recently, I think maybe about a year or so ago, they actually kind of made him weaker due to the events of when the Phoenix Force was heading to Earth for Hope Summers, and then the whole Avengers versus X-Men thing happened. And I think after that, Magneto, at some point, had his powers severely weakened, and at one point he had to use like a stimulant or some sort of sedative. The Phoenix Force had inhabited others, including Cyclops. Yes, this was the whole thing going for the X-Men versus Avengers, because the Phoenix Force was heading to Earth in order to inhabit Hope Summers because Jean Grey wasn't around. So the X-Men were all like, no, she's the hope for mutant kind, because Scarlet Witch had at one point said no more mutants, and her just saying those words caused at least about a good chunk of the mutant population to almost go extinct completely. And the X-Men saw Hope Summers as the hope for mutant kind that could bring them back from the brink of extinction. And that's when the Phoenix Force started to close in. And the Avengers saw the Phoenix Force as something that could potentially destroy the world due to its nature as a cosmic being that could pretty much kill everybody, no problem. So Iron Man was all like, we need to figure out how to stop this. X-Men is all like, well, we need to protect Hope because she's the key to all this. It leads to a massive rift between the Avengers and X-Men. I think at one point Storm tells Black Panther, because they're both on opposing sides, that this is the reason why are we fighting. One side thinks they're right, the other side thinks they're right, and Storm's all like, this is the reason why we have marriage counseling. I'm going the wrong way, ain't I? I'm sorry. I get distracted real easy when I talk about stuff I like. And Iron Man builds a weapon in the comics that causes the Phoenix Force to be split up. And they inhabit a good chunk of the X-Men. They inhabit Colossus, Cyclops, Emma Frost, Magic, which is Colossus' sister, and Namor. And with their newly found cosmic power, they pretty much rule over the entire world. They rule in a way that is, they get rid of all hunger and famine and cause the world to be turned into like some sort of utopia. All while, you know, giving a place for mutants to live, like giving a haven for mutants to live. At the same time, hey, Bendy80, welcome to the stream. We're talking a little bit about X-Men. All while they pretty much solve all the world's problems, make it so that there's no more wars on the world, while at the same time trying to vilify the Avengers, who don't like the fact that these ultra powerful cosmic beings, M-Day, right, also thinking about, isn't Scarlet Witch one of the most powerful X-Men? She was really nerfed in the movies. She's, oh, yeah, well, she's still one of the most powerful people in the movies, but I feel like every character has been significantly nerfed. Like Hulk. Hulk is supposed to be one of the strongest, period. But as the movies go on, Hulk just starts to slowly disappear, and he's been replaced with Banner. Now, I'm going to be going into some heavy Endgame spoilers here. So if you have not seen Avengers Endgames, I advise you, well, I advise you not listen. But if everyone's cool with it, I'm going to proceed. I won't move until everyone says that they're sure, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who has not seen the movie. because that movie is something that you need to watch. I can't just simply tell you about it.
Ladies and gents, we're nearly ready for Flyboy and the Vault Hunter to face off. Sorry, Torgue, but I must.
If you haven't seen Endgame, I advise you watch it. It's awesome. Oh yeah, that's why I'm saying. If anybody in chat right now has not seen Endgame, is this your first time playing Mr. Torgue's campaign of Carnage and I haven't watched the movie? Okay, Bendy, I will not say anything. I'll just go back to what me and Grant were talking about then. Because that's a movie that absolutely needs to be seen. It is awesome. It is absolutely amazing. And this isn't my first time playing through, because I played through this when the DLC first launched, back when this game was strictly on the PS3. So I'm just replaying it so it can actually be on my channel, because at the time I didn't have a YouTube channel back when Borderlands 2 came out. But this isn't my first time. I'm just playing through all the DLCs.
I'm gonna DT my buzzard with your goddamn spine!
Oh, he's so angsty.
We're ready to start. Flyboy versus the Vault Hunter. Fight! Holy shit! Some huge goddamn airship just murdered Flyboy!
Imagine Planet Hulk in the movies. Oh, we should have got that.
Some turrets are coming out of the blimp. Hold on to your blimp.
Vault Hunter, you are now the #2 ranked badass in all of Pandora.
That's my girl. Woo!
I'm still alive. Coward. You couldn't stop me.
You did great, Vault Hunter. Now get back here and we'll see about finishing Piston.
Not the fire, not the fire, not the fire!
You understand? I don't want to see you within a country mile of the champ, or things are gonna get messy.
Piston ain't ready. Oh, he ain't ready. But I feel like Hulk got the shorter end of the deal in all these Marvel films. But is that Juvia's VA? Yes, Mad Moxie is voiced by Juvia's voice actor. Just like Lilith and Tannis are voiced by Urza's voice actor. And Krieg is voiced by Beerus's voice actor. Like, it took me a moment to realize, but yep, Krieg is voiced by Beerus. To the bar! So there's a lot of anime voice actors that are in Borderlands already.
It's time to win this thing, kid. This is it. Piston is the only thing standing between you and a vault full of loot. You know what to do, sugar.
Who is my favorite character in Borderlands? To play as or just overall? I don't know the names of a lot of VAs, so I associate them with characters and usually ends up with fairy tale characters. Yeah, that's how I am as well, unless I hear them to play as. Okay, Unless I hear the voice act, see their names often, because the only one I can name from Fairy Tail that I know officially is Colleen Clinkenbeard. And she's a voice of both Luffy in One Piece and Urza in Fairy Tail. But she's the only person whose name I remember because her name is so odd yet awesome at the same time. Colleen Clinkenbeard. But to play as, I like playing as Krieg, and if I feel like being like a ninja, Zero. But Krieg, when if he's built right, he just heals from all damage and just kills everything. Like a psycho. So Krieg and Zero.
Say, what are you planning to do with the arena once the tournament is over?
Oh, probably get a construction team in here to carefully disassemble it. And what the fuck do you think? We're gonna blow it up.
Oh, sugar, I've got a much better idea.
But back to Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, period. She is so powerful that she is described as the nexus being of the mainstream Marvel Universe. You know what? Let's do a little power scaling here for Wanda Maximoff. Earth 616, please. Thank you, Marvel Wiki. Alright, so if we are to compare Wanda Maximoff's, aka Scarlet Witch's power to anybody, like say we compare her to Doctor Strange, her mainstay ability revolves around chaos, magic, reality, warping. Wanda's main power is the superhuman ability to manipulate and warp reality at will, granted to her by the High Evolutionary's experimentations and further amplified by the demon Kluon imprisoned within Wundagore Mountain. So, to those who don't know, Wanda Maximoff is not a mutant. She is a human who was experimented on at infancy along with her brother Quicksilver, and that is what gave them their powers. We used to think a long time ago that they were the mutant kids of Magneto. But it turns out we were wrong. They're just humans who were experimented on. So, back to it. When she was born, she accomplishes this by manipulating a force known as chaos magic. Her hexes, parentheses, were by extension simple indirect manifestations of this magic, destabilizing probabilities by affecting energy fields and matter, ultimately inducing chaos. So she wields chaos itself. And while acting as a conduit for the planet's life force, Wanda's powers are further amplified and not always under her conscious control. Their effects persisted even after Doctor Strange's Eye of Agamotto shut down her mind. So even if she were to use the life force of the world, not even Doctor Strange is able to turn it off, even if she's rendered unconscious. Even the combined efforts of the Sorcerer Supreme and Earth's most formidable psychic mind, Charles Xavier, were unable to fully inhibit such effects for long. While Wanda is stable and healthy, she wields her power with proficiency and is capable of triggering and controlling multiple occurrences at once. One of her most famous feats was reviving Wonder Man, seemingly from another plane of existence. While she serves as a conduit for the Earth's life force, her power is so great that she was able to generate armies from nowhere and has also altered the entire Earth 616, which is the main Marvel universe that we all know, reality at will, and permanently shifted the nature of all possible futures without realizing what she had done. Although some of her victims have claimed to be able to discern the difference between reality and her spells. Wanda was also shown to easily bring and wipe any in her own illusionary reality from existence with but a thought. In the House of M reality that she created, her chaos wave was so powerful that even McGann, who absorbed the power of Beyonders, only could stop it for a few seconds. Wanda even cast one spell that caused the loss of most of the mutant population, around 100 powered 300 powered mutants left, which is known as the decimation, through the deletion of the mutant genome created by the nearly omnipotent Celestials on a multiversal scale. It was revealed by Doctor Strange to Beast that this lasting spell was of such complexity and strength that it had woven itself into reality and the world of magic itself, and that if he were to even try to reverse it, all of reality would implode. You know, Todd Haberkorn for Natsu, Jeremy Lay as Lucy, Brina Palencia for Juvia, and Brittany Karbowski as Wendy. Also, Scarlet Witch is still insanely strong and can do things even Doctor Strange can. Oh yeah, I'm not even done with her chaos magic manipulation bit. Lasting spells with such complexity and strength that it had woven itself into reality and the world of magic itself, and that if we were to even try to erase it, all of reality would implode. Wanda was even able to heal the severely damaged legs of Charles Xavier, which all his Earth and alien friends, allies, and colleagues' efforts, including even giving Xavier a new body, apparently failed for countless years. Wanda was also able to resurrect and reanimate the dead, as she did with Wonder Man, Jack of Hearts, Hawkeye, Quicksilver, Agatha Harkness, and Mad Jim Jaspers. She is actually considered the very nexus being of the central universe of Earth 616, serving as the entity that personifies the realm's character and serves as the focal point or anchor of that reality. Uatu, the Watcher, described the Nexus being as one of the rare individual entities with the power to affect probabilities and thus the future, making her along the scales of class and power as those other known Nexus beings. And if I'm to pull up this tab of Nexus beings who are also in that category, it would mean that she is in the same leagues as Odin, Vision, Franklin Richards, Merlin, Kang the Conqueror, Jean Grey, Lore, Leonard Tippett, and Cisse Neg along, and, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, the Wanda we get in the films is just severely limited because, you know, we can't have ludicrously powerful people in movies. That wouldn't be realistic. Proceeds to have ludicrously powerful people in movies, and that makes millions of dollars. The nature of Wanda's ability to channel and wield magical energy has been altered many times by different writers. It was originally brought about by the demonic sorcerer Cthulhu. On the day that Wanda was born, the ghostly specter of Thuon visited the newborn Wanda and blessed her so that she could channel the dangerous chaos magic that was the basis for Thuon's unholy might. Thuon's intentions were to create a vessel that he could possess one day when Wanda was a fully grown adult, though his schemes to do so were foiled by the Avengers. So, in retrospect, she is immensely powerful. Wanda in the films would have taken out Thanos so quickly it would have been a short movie. Well, I don't know if Bendy80 is still here, so I don't want to say anything more about the movie, but I still think she's the strongest Avenger.
I told you to stay away, Vault Hunter. Now it's time I fought you in single combat. Gladiator versus gladiator. Versus... giant goddamn metal T-Rex!
Piston, you cheating bastard!
It's a badass!
That badassosaurus is the greatest mechanical marvel I've ever seen. It is the Henry IV of robotic dinosaurs.
Everybody do the dinosaur.
This is the badassosaurus has been destroyed!
It will always live on in my heart.
If Wanda had her comics powers in the movie and I meant the Infinity War, as we wouldn't have needed a sequel. Yeah, you're right.
Shut up. All of you. Shut up!
Hey, Piston. Fire, fire. Liar, liar. Pants on fire.
Killed by Pandora's #1 badass. The vault is gonna open.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's
Like,
hear it for
how powerful I am right now fighting all these dudes in these DLCs is pretty much the power scaling for any Marvel character with cosmic powers. See, if you were to just burn through this,
Is the story of how the Vault Hunter became the champion of Pandora.
You forgot the part where the ball hunter kicked Piston in the ball so hard he exploded.
Because that never happened to you.
Irrelevant!
Calm down, Torgue. You've got other things to worry about, like giving me your arena so I don't tell your stockholders about this little tournament.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that illegal off-world death matches are illegal?
Sugar, I think this is going to be the start of a beautiful relationship.
all right. And that's all the main parts for the Torque DLC. Give me that iridium! Actually went through this quicker than we did the stream yesterday. I wonder if it'll let me take on the raid boss Pyro Pete. Might as well give him a try while we're here. But since we're done, let's go ahead and head out. Give me that money. Money. And let's see what legendary they have for us here. Sticky lobbed bonus package. You're still too weak for me. But yeah, if Wanda was as powerful in the films as she was, do you remember the pirate robots in Ratchet and Clank? Was that the Ratchet and Clank game, The Quest for Booty? I'm trying to remember what that was specifically called. I don't think I ever played that. Wasn't that just strictly on the PS3? I don't think I ever got the chance to play that. The only Ratchet and Clank games I never played was Deadlocked and The Quest for Booty. They came looking for booty. They could do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is theirs. The Quest for Booty was a short game, more of a mini game, really. So I've heard. From what I've seen, it didn't look like it didn't even go. Like, for instance, would you consider it to be as long as your average story DLC?
Lamb! Shut! You are nothing!
This ain't fair.
Alright, I need to find that shortcut that'll just get me up to a ride, which is all the way over here. How did I just flat out passed it, didn't I? Nah, it was really short. Took me a couple of hours to complete. Then I guess it was just setting up for the next Ratchet and Clank game. But not much of a sequel, but just like a tie-in in between. Not really a full game, but not short enough to be called a DLC either. But no, I never got a chance to play it. And with all the remasters they've done for the Ratchet and Clank games, I don't think they even done a remaster for that one too. Man, they don't want me to say this whole sentence at all. Alright, let's take on Pyro Pete. I'm at least going to try and take on the raid bosses that are in each DLC. There isn't one... Well, actually, there was one in Captain Scarlet, but I didn't ever do that one. Ah, well. To the beat down! The Pyro Robots were also in Tools of Destruction, and yes, Clank goes missing at the end of Tools of Destruction. Then this game gives a clue for where he is in the next game. Okay, so it was definitely a tie-in from the first one, Tools of Destruction, and then the next game was something Ratchet and Clank, something in time. I forget the exact names, but it had a whole bunch to do with time travel and a lot. How Clank turned out to be like a robot made by a person who controlled time and whatnot. A crack in time, that's what it was. Thank you. And those guys ain't gonna start fighting until I hit one of them, but we're gonna take on Pete the Invincible. He's no longer known as Pyro Pete. He's Pete the Invincible. Of course, this fight's gonna be no problem because I have an exploding large machine gun. But let us summon him. Costs 8 iridium. Why you cost so much? And I love the original Ratchet and Clank games, but I love this trilogy even more. I think it was called Future Trilogy. And I'm not even using my B shield, which I know for a fact could be giving me that boost I needed. But that's Pete down. And seeing as how this took me longer than a couple of seconds for me to take him out, you can imagine how annoying he can be on harder difficulties. And he dropped the fabled tortoise shield. Movement speed reduced while active. but movement speed increased by, well, a lot. Do I play Persona? You know what's funny? I have Persona 5. Like, I bought it as like a Black Friday sale on the PlayStation Store, I want to say 2 years ago. And I have yet to officially start it. Even though I hear people tell me its praises so many times, I have yet to start it. Because I got so many games I'm doing right now. Like, I'm playing through the Borderlands series. And plus a couple 1-hour throwbacks and just random videos in between. Plus new games that come out, like Rage 2 and others. I just haven't started it yet. I feel like I should, though. I really do feel like I should. Because it seems like a game that I could definitely get into if I invest the time. But one day I'll find the time to actually try and play some Persona. One day. Cheeseburgers. Family got me cheeseburgers. I had some fun yesterday. I was trying to sing like "Friend Like Me," Robin Williams' "Friend Like Me" from Aladdin, but I tried to sing it like Mickey Mouse. It was funny, but I will say it did give me a bit of a strain in my voice. Not a long-lasting strain, but it was a strain nonetheless because Mickey Mouse has a high voice. It's funny. It was funny to me during the time. But we took down Pyro Pete. Alright, time to turn this in and then head back to Sanctuary. I mean, the main purpose was to get through this DLC, and we've done just that. The main parts, anyway. The optional missions are optional, but I'll do my best next time to fully emphasize taking on the raid bosses in each DLC. Alright, Moxie. I've done what you wanted. Give me a gun. Torgue jackpot. Well, I got plenty of money. Let's see if we get anything good. Hey! Full cherries. Let's see if we can get a jackpot. Oh, you teasing me? Oh, they teasing me. I got plenty of money, so I can keep doing this. Alright, let's mark all these old weapons that we got. And some of which I haven't even sold? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What do you get for the jackpot? I think like a bunch of money sprays out the top, or you get like a ton of iridium. I can't remember. It's been so long since I actually got a jackpot. There's a trophy for it though, if you do manage to get one. Might as well keep going until we actually get one. See what happens. See? It's the 7s. It's got to be all the 7s. Alright, so a better one to use would possibly be the one that's in Sanctuary. Because that one has 3. So that increases our chances of potentially getting that jackpot we desire. Anime are obsessed with the number 7. Seriously! They really do like the number 7. Oh, wait. I thought there were 3. I was wrong. I thought there were more in here. That's not a good one. Nobody likes getting grenades out of this thing. Actually, I think the vault symbol is the jackpot. Either the 7s or the vault symbol. But if I get a whole bunch of iridium in a row, then that'll be free iridium for me. So we'll see. Get a little money back. And I'm full on weapons, so time to sell these again. It's been so long since I actually got a jackpot, so I'm anxious to see what happens. Y'all still ain't moved the body? It's been several days since I finished the main playthrough. The body should be gone. But let's keep going until we get a jackpot. Well, this has been fun, but I gotta go. Alright, Grant. Till next time. I'm gonna keep going until I get this jackpot, and then I'll probably end it at that point. Because my real goal was just to get through the Torgue DLC. And I've already accomplished that. Anything else is just running out time. So I'm going to keep going until I get that jackpot. So see you next time. Hey, we got a 7. And this will give you skins. But we're trying to get those vault symbols all in a row. More skins. Come on, vault symbols. Free iridium. Thank you. And gotta sell some stuff again. Stay for a minute to see if you got the jackpot, but I guess the 7s weren't the jackpot. Nah, 7s are for the skins, and I think heads, and I think getting all the vault symbols is what triggers the jackpot itself. But I don't want to, you know, take up too much of your time. I'm just going to keep going until I hit it. I will get it on camera. I don't care if I have to run out every single one of my $65 million. It's going to take a while because it only cost me $1,000 now. But I will hit that jackpot. It's only a matter of time. And with them giving me more money, I'm gonna be at this for a while. All right, Grant. Till next time. Oh! Oh, you cheated me! Oh, you cheated me! Right there! Why? This is the closest I ever got. What if I don't want the legs? What if I want that vault symbol? Free iridium. I'll take it. But this is why gambling is bad in real life. You think you'll get close? Look at that! Look at that! It's teasing me! Alright, refill on weapons and keep going. I can stop anytime I want to! You're addicted, Harry. I'm a what? Addicted. Clear out the inventory, then continue. Might as well eat this sandwich while I'm trying. We gonna keep going until I get that jackpot. Yo, it's the jackpot! Well, it looks like that was it. So you mean the iridium symbols is not the jackpot? I'm not arguing, but not the iridium symbols, but the vault symbols are not the jackpot, but all 3 iridium pieces are? Wow, it's been so long since I actually got this, I can't believe I got that wrong. Huh, I almost got another jackpot again. That would have been some crazy luck, huh? Now, if I could get both of them to have jackpots.
Get your health and shields right here.
I'm gonna try it, but if I don't get it, then oh well. Scams calling my phone. What kind of sucker do you take me for? Free iridium. Come on, RNG. Big money, big money, big money, big money. Why would you let me have all those vault symbols? Alright, you won't have me. Let me have that. Ah, well. We couldn't get a double jackpot. But at least we got a jackpot on camera. So that's good. Sell all these useless junk pieces. We don't need any of them. And get rid of that other piece as well. You know what? Let's go again. Let's see if we can keep it going. This is how addiction gets started. You think you get one full win, and then the next thing you know, you wanna keep going and going and going and going until it's hard to stop. I wonder if that's coming back. Oh wait, it is. I did remember seeing that during the live stream, that the grenades do come back from the jackpot machine. I was about to say pot machine. Why was I thinking pot machine? I got an idea. Have a useless gun in my inventory that I can swap out for the others, so that way I don't always have to run back for guns.
Wow.
that is lovely.
Can we get another jackpot? Like they're teasing me with the vault symbol. Thank you. I'll take that. I'll accept iridium whenever I see it. I have yet to get a Marcus one or the one with the vault symbols. Keep going until we get another jackpot or all those vault symbols again. Seriously? The same thing on both? I don't know why I'm still doing this. The same thing on both of them. Look at this. 2 iridium, one psycho, 2 iridium, 1 psycho. Moxie's place is just gonna be full of guns. Sorry, Moxie. Hey! A skin I never got before. Seriously, you keep giving me these false symbols and you keep giving me the psycho at the end! Thank you for the iridium. Hey, Handsome Jack. I'm pretty much just trying to get either all the vault symbols or another jackpot, because I just got a jackpot earlier, but I want to see what all the vault symbols will do. And then after that, the stream will probably end, because I've already gone and done the Mr. Torgue DLC. Good things these guns don't suffer from actual physics, otherwise they'd be spraying all over the place. More iridium. I'll take any iridium I can.
What's going on with Jack's face?
I'm not stopping until I get another jackpot. Doesn't help that they keep giving me money back.
You gotta take Jack's face off!
So close! Stop teasing me! Come on, RNG! What am I doing? I'm sitting in front of a slot machine. Trying to get skins that don't matter!
Always knew I'd end up on Pandora.
They just want to deny me. Alright, about 5 more times and then I'm done. Iridium always welcome! I've gone over 5, haven't I? Thank you! Nope, this is where I'm gonna call it quits. One jackpot is enough. I already got guns starting to float all weird. I don't know how the frame rate's gonna go. It's holding up quite nicely, to be honest. But I'm done. I'm done with this gambling thing. I'm done with the DLC. Time to move on to the next one tomorrow. So hope y'all enjoyed. Cannot wait to see you all in the next video. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always,